soothing sounds are back. We live. 30 seconds. Oops. Sorry. No one's watching, so it's okay. Where is everyone?
I don't know.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Chris, and you listen to a podcast that believes in dreams, that places trust in the magic of imagination. That is always the first start of the right, and where the light is always on. Join as we discuss the views from Walt's apartment.
What up, everyone? Welcome back. It's Walt's Apartment Live. It is the first show, 2026, and we got Courtney here with us, and everyone else is still on vacation. So it's just us. Court, how are you?
I'm good. Hi, Kim. Kim just joined.
Kim is here. Kim is here. Hello, Kim. Thanks for joining. Entertainer is here. Yeah, it's a kind of a welcome back show. We have a lot of personal things happening right now in our lives. If you, well, I'll start. I will say thank you to Courtney and Joey. I was able to hang out with them on Christmas Eve with their family, and it was absolutely just amazing and so much fun to hang out with Joey's family, and so good. And glad to be back. So Courtney, thank you for the hospitality, and it was awesome. The tamales were good, and the family was good. And they're like, Sean, you go first.
All Irene.
Sean, you go first. You're the guest. I'm like, oh no. Okay,
yeah, they are
here.
a hoot and a half. They're great.
and if you look around here behind me, you'll notice that all I have up is the Walt's apartment flag, because I didn't want to have a completely empty wall. Literally this weekend, I had a leak in my roof, and this morning the leak turned into part of my ceiling falling in. So I am being moved to another apartment this week. So started packing today. Thankfully, I was here when I was here when it happened. I was kind of nervous because big old piece swung off. It hit the corner of my podcast table. All I panicked about was the podcast table, something being messed with, the computer, the board, headphones. But yeah, so the WAP Worldwide headquarters is moving about 100 yards that way this weekend. So yeah, that's. How about you, Courtney? How was your holiday? What did you do?
It was wet and cold and great and relaxing, and also worked. So we actually went and saw Stranger Things in the theater, which was amazing. That was awesome. We went to Stage 9 and did their after Christmas mega sale. I got a Loungefly that I've been wanting.
Right on.
It's the Elphaba school uniform Loungefly backpack. They were having 50% off Loungefly, so that was cool. Yeah, just relaxed and just kind of did what we wanted.
Stage 9 is very, 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 very cool. I went to wrestling a couple months ago. Took one of my salesmen with me. We went. He's like, "Where are we going?" I'm like, "Just come with me." We walked down there. And he's like, "Oh my God, dude, this is your place." And like that place down where they sell like the door, the monorail.
Yeah.
That place.
I know.
If you're in Sacramento, it's old Sacramento. Check out Stage 9.
The funniest thing was about that sale is they were doing 25% off Disneyana, but it would be like 25% off of like $12,000. Like,
right. Okay.
It still is like unattainable stuff, but it's still, they were doing a very big after Christmas sale. They actually had doorbusters that had those like $99 Thomas Kincaid paintings. They were selling them for $45. But we didn't go at Doorbuster, so we didn't get
The art in that place is absolutely amazing.
It's amazing. And
So, so good.
they are one of the only like Disney fine art like they're like licensed to sell Disney fine art.
Mhm.
So it's all from Disney. It's all sanctioned. It's all good. So
There's our commercial for Stage
Stage
9. They are awesome. Check them out. If you're in Sacramento, definitely check it out. It's very, very cool. Before we get into the show, why we were off, because we were off for 2 weeks. The week before Christmas, the 22nd. If you follow YouTube, if you're on YouTube, I told Courtney, so we need to talk about it for a second. Adam the Woo, if you did knew him or not knew him, unfortunately passed away suddenly on December 22nd. But yeah, just they have so many tributes, and a pioneer in this YouTubing. He's started his daily vlogs and had like 1 million subscribers between both of his channels. And just, like you were saying before, people would start their day with Adam the Woo because, oh, what did he do today? What did he do today? And it was funny, like when he passed, I saw his video pop up on my feed of his last video with the Grinch. And I didn't even really think about it, but I saw it. And, because I can't say I wasn't a fan. I knew who he was. I'd watched some of his stuff, but I saw that video. I'm like, oh, that looks funny. And then, like, literally, like 4 hours later, they announced that he was found dead in his home, and just very, very sad. 51 years old. Sounds like hopefully he went peacefully and just kind of went to sleep, which is how I think we all would like to go, is just going to sleep. And very, very sad. And I just want to touch on that. And peace to him and his family. Any thoughts on Adam the Woo? I know we talked a few minutes before.
I just wanted to say my heart goes out to his friends and family. I know that he was highly regarded, a very sweet man. I didn't get a chance to meet him personally, even though he's apparently was always at Disneyland. I always couldn't figure out if he lived out here or if he lived in Florida, but apparently he lived in Florida in Celebration, no less.
Yeah.
But I mean, I never really got into his videos. I don't know why. It just wasn't one of the things that I did. When me and Kelly started really researching Walt Disney World, we found the trackers, the Tim and Jen, and even before they had kids. And then every once in a while, Adam would show up in a Tim tracker video, especially if he was going to like the they would go to conventions a lot together, especially like the theme park convention. Like if they were introducing new ride systems for other theme parks, that there's a specific convention in Florida that they do that. I can't remember the name of it right now, but Adam would technically show up in his vlogs. And actually they were really good friends, so they would even meet up and like they would be in each other's vlogs too. So it was kind of fun watching their interactions. When it happened, I know that Tim and Jen were on a cruise, and so I didn't know if they knew, but apparently it did. Like usually they pay for the internet, so I'm pretty sure they found out pretty quickly too.
Yeah, it was unfortunate. I remember telling some friends, like, no way, let me go check. And I'm like, yeah, dude, I don't know if it's real. And they checked, and you see, like, Justin Scard, who everyone knows Justin Scard as well. They were like best friends. He was friends with Fresh Baked and with Chris Provost and Provost Park Pass. They were all just so close, and it sucked. Every time you looked at a video or pictures of them, like at big things, they were all together, this big group.
Yeah.
So very, very sad. And I don't want to, it's been 2 weeks. I don't want to continue to dwell on it, but we weren't here when it happened. So I just want to say from us to his family, to his mom and dad and his sister, and obviously all his friends, may he rest in peace. And we're thinking about all of them after. That's very, very sad to just go that instantly. Lewis said, Adam the Woo, the world lost a solid person. He was just a solid, fun guy. Never really any drama. He was just there doing his thing and just making people laugh, and people looked forward to his stuff. And very, 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 very sad. So just a huge shout out to that, and may he rest in peace. Next on the docket, MouseCon Bakersfield is coming up. Just gonna give you a heads up. Entertainer, I know you're gonna ask. Me and Courtney don't have any this week in Disney history. So we don't have any. So we're not going to have any Disney history this week. So, we're doing our thing, and we're gonna have some conversation. If you guys have questions or comments in the chat, please ask us. We're just talking about last year, talking about what we did. It's going to be a little bit different show, and just Joey was going to be on, and I want to talk some Star Wars, but I can still get your opinion on the Star Wars.
Oh yeah, I know all about Star Wars.
but well, it's more of a question about Star Wars. MouseCon is coming up.
Oh, okay.
On the 18th, 11 days in Bakersfield. Moved it to Sunday instead of Saturday.
Yeah, I'm mad at them for that.
It was kind of a change to a lot of people. You're like, wait a minute, it's always not been on Saturday when it's down there, because people plan on going down.
Yeah.
And now, fortunately, a lot of people that come up from SoCal, which is only about a 2.5, 3 hour drive. So it's not as bad.
It is a quick drive.
It's not as bad as coming to Concord, but Concord's on a Sunday. So, but from what I saw, looks like a good lineup from who I've seen. Bill Farmer, looks like it's going to be there again.
Oh, interesting.
I can't think of his name right now, but Miguel from Coco is going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Anthony. Mm-hmm.
Anthony's going to be there. I talked to him at MouseCon and Concord. Nice kid.
Yeah.
I said, how old are you now? He's like, I'm 21. I'm like, holy shit, Miguel's 21. Miguel's 21 years old. And then
that's why he gets his little brother to do the voiceovers now.
And then Mama Imelda, she'll be there as well. And I'm sure there's some other guests that'll be there for sure. But we will be there as well. I think we have a pretty decent crew showing up. Where in the park crew will be there. Kim and Amanda and Kevin. Courtney, is Kelly coming too?
I'm not exactly sure just yet, because we do have an event the night before. But
you're coming up. You're coming down up, right?
I'm coming for sure.
Yeah. Lewis is going to try to make it. Joey's going to make it. Amber's going to try to make it. I'll be there. Joey decides to come in to the show whenever he feels like it, because I know Joey's sick, so for him even being on here is awesome.
Yeah.
So let's bring him in. Joey,
why
are you here, buddy? We got this. If you're sick, if you're sick, go rest. We got this.
I miss my Christmas friends.
Okay. Well, we're talking MouseCon. I don't know if you're listening. Is Bill Farmer going to be there, or did I misspeak?
No, he was at SAC Anime this past
That's
weekend.
what I was like. Yeah,
okay, I'm sorry. Okay.
Him
Well, I
and
know
Brett
Miguel and Mama Imelda will be
Tony
there.
is going to be there though. Tony
else will be
Anselmo, Donald Duck.
Okay.
Be there.
Again, June 18th, Bakersfield, Kern County Fairgrounds.
January.
What did I say?
June.
Oh crap! January 18th, not June. That's
just in a
days
couple
away.
of weekends.
Yeah. Good to see you, Joey. How you doing?
I'm doing good, other than being sick and drained and all that good stuff. But
I hear you. Before you got on, we talked about Adam the Woo. Do you have any thoughts on Adam the Woo passing? I don't know if you knew him or.
I mean, nothing really that hasn't been said before. I mean, he was a pioneer, and I mean, it was very touching, because I was listening to you guys on OG 55, and OG was saying, like, and I heard this from many people too, even in like Ryan, and you'd be like, "Hey man, how's it going? I'm a big fan." And usually, some people, "Oh, cool, thanks."
Yeah.
But he was like, "Oh, cool, I appreciate it. What's your name? What do you do?"
Yeah. He
so
always
yeah.
would reach out. I know Lewis gave him a sticker a couple of years ago, and I remember I guess he made a post on his story, and that sticker was on like his coffee cup or his thermos. And Lewis texted me, he was so fucking excited that and shared his stickers. Lewis is putting his out there, so but we don't need to go back into it. I just want to get your thoughts. It's all we've talked about.
Definitely a big loss to the Disney fan community.
100%. Good to have you here, brother. I'm glad you're here. We got some fun topics. No Disney history unless you know some.
I do.
I'm sure some things happened in January years ago in Disney history, and we'll acknowledge them again when we have Sam or Amanda here to help us out with that. Entertainer says, "I'm sorry you're sick, Joey. I had a mild case of influenza B on Christmas Eve and day."
No, man.
Yeah. I think I'm getting a cold because my apartment's so cold because of the leak and the roof caving in. But
yeah, there's a couple of our ladies at work. They were kind of coughing and hacking, and I was with one in particular yesterday where we're breaking down all the Christmas decorations, and I think that's because once I got home, I started feeling weak and tired, and then
that's the worst.
Yeah, And then
I
today,
hope you feel better, brother. Any thoughts on MouseCon?
just another excited to go. It's always a fun time. Like I said, it's always a time where if we get a boost and meet new people and see other, so very excited to be back.
It'll be fun. It'll be fun. It'll be a good time. I thought Sam was coming back today, but I'm guessing it will happen next week. Sam will be back when she's back. Not sure when she'll be back. She'll be back when she's here. She reached out to us and told us that she'll be here when she's here. We're looking forward to having her back whenever she comes back. I'm not too worried about it. We got a great crew. I was kind of excited. Me and Courtney never done anything together by ourselves. I'm like, okay, let's go, Court. But yeah, let's do this really quick. Let's take a getaway today break because I need to get more margarita. I'm not gonna lie, and I'm gonna top that off, and we'll come back. And I want to talk about the success of Disney last year in the box office. Huge numbers that we'll go through a few of the things. Just talk about them, and then one big question actually I want to talk about. And we'll go from there, and we'll be right back after we hear from Getaway today.
It's been a great show so far, but who's ready for an ad break? Did you know that the best way to keep our shows going is by supporting our sponsors? So let's get to know more about the travel experts at Getaway Today. They've been helping to make vacation dreams come true since 1990. And whether you want to visit the happiest place on earth or to travel to Orlando for a most epic adventure, they are there to help. Are you trying to find out which hotel is your best option or which theme park tickets will work best for your visit? Are you concerned that you might need a last-minute change? No worries. Their travel experts will help you out. Looking to book a cruise but don't know where to start? Hey, they can help with that too. They will find the perfect cruise for your vacation, whether it's your first time or you're a well-seasoned cruiser. When you book your cruise with one of the Getaway Today experts, you will have a dedicated agent to help you every step of the way. They take care of the details so you can have the most fun. Getaway Today offers peace of mind travel, allowing you to cancel or make changes up to 72 hours before your trip. You will always have the most up-to-date vacation information, both pre-arrival and upon welcome. Getaway Today guarantees the best prices, with no hidden fees, and every time you book through Getaway Today, they will donate a portion back to a charitable organization in your area. And so far, over $4.5 million have been donated. So go ahead and dial 1-855-GETAWAY, that's 1-855-438-2929, and be sure to tell them that Walt's Apartment sent you. Or just click the link in our show notes for more information and the best deals to start your Disney, Universal Studios, or cruise vacation planning. What I'm trying to say is, if you like to travel, check out Getaway Today. Alright, so now it's time to get back to enjoying that view from Walt's apartment. Let's get back to the show.
Let's get back to the show. Here we are. Thank you, Getaway Today. They are awesome. We appreciate them. Let's see here. Oh, wait. Entertainer. I have one this week in Disney history. In 1950, The Adventures of Ichabod and Mr. Toad was released.
And that is a good one.
That is a good one. That is a good
Solid.
one. Solid. So, question for you guys. Actually, no, not a question. Let's talk about the success. So I saw on last week, I think they posted Disney had over $6 billion in box office last year. Yes, they have a lot of things done, but it's the first time since 2019 that they had done that well. What do we attribute this to? I mean, do we attribute it to the $1.5 billion from Zootopia, which I think is a lot more than people expected? And then at the time of recording this, a little over $1 billion just for Avatar so far.
And Lilo and Stitch did really good too.
Lilo and Stitch did, I think, $1 billion as well.
It's definitely a lot to do with Lilo and Stitch and Zootopia. Thunderbolts and Fantastic Four didn't hurt either, even though they didn't break $1 billion, but it still was up there in revenue for them. I don't know where. I know for a fact Lilo and Stitch did break $1 billion.
It did, okay.
But I don't know how they arrive with the $6 billion. But they might be counting
Yeah.
Fox property too, but
One
I'm not
point-
sure which one.
1.038 billion. Well, yeah, because they own it all, so that's why they're counting.
Yeah, I know,
counting
but I just,
Avatar as well.
but also, but they've had more Fox properties out than just Avatar. And James Cameron was worried about Avatar because Joey was telling me he did a press conference saying, even if we don't get to make 4 and 5, I will do a press conference telling you where we were going to go. And then they hit $1 billion 14 days in, which then Joey was telling me that like the first one took like 14 days to hit $1 billion. The second one took like a little longer. And so this one took a little bit longer than that. So I really don't know why he was worried about it, even though Disney has already said they've greenlit it too. Greenlit both of them, 4 and 5. But he literally came out and said if they don't make those, then he will tell us where they were going to go.
Did any of you see them? Did you guys
Not-
see it?
No.
Not yet. I want to. Courtney,
I-
we were going to go see it, but she hasn't seen Way of Water yet. So, but I'll probably catch it this weekend while it's still in 3D because I'm a fan of the movies, so I know.
Yeah,
I'm one of the
Dempsey
few.
from the Disney Insider did a review and said that it was way better than the other two. That this last one was. I haven't seen it yet. I was going
Yeah,
to
a lot of people we heard that said it's the same. Oh, it's not my cup of tea. They
It's
didn't
boring
really-
because
yeah.
they're boring. I'm not gonna lie. I think Avatar is.
I mean,
boring.
they're 3 hours long, and there's
Yeah.
going to be 5 of them. So,
Wicked.
Oh, he
Wicked's
went
actually
there.
good. No, but
Okay,
that doesn't have legs to stand on.
okay. I haven't seen Wicked 2 yet, but Wicked, the first one, not gonna lie, the movie was decent until the last 10 minutes. The last 10 minutes were brilliant when they sang the song, but the other 2 hours, I'm like, Ariana Grande.
Well, you're also a guy.
Stop talking, Ariana. No, I love Wizard of Oz. Wizard of Oz is great, but it's just like, yeah, I don't know. It was okay. I still need to see that. Is it out yet on Peacock? Because that's where I'll see
I
it.
think it's streaming.
No,
Is it
it's out on digital now. You
Okay.
could buy it on digital on New Year's Eve, so you can buy it.
Okay, so none of us have seen Avatar, so we don't know anything about the Avengers trailers, which I think here are pretty decent.
Well, I mean, they did get
content.
leaked, but
They did. Did you guys see any of them? I didn't even see any of them. I've been.
yeah,
What do you
I
guys?
watched
What do you
them.
guys think?
I like them. I mean,
I like them. I'm not like I'm not mad about them. I'm not anything about them yet, because like all they're doing is introducing like these characters are going to show up in Doomsday. We don't know anything about Doomsday.
Sure.
They didn't show anything, so
I
I
saw-
like that we got a comic accurate Cyclops, especially coming off X-Men 97 when they actually made him a badass like he was. Because James Marsden kind of got screwed by Bryan Singer, and they kind of weakened Cyclops in the original movies to make way for Hugh Jackman as Wolverine. Which I mean, rightfully so. But you got so many people. But I think the Russo brothers are really going to
oh yeah,
do him right.
So I think back to the 6 billion. You know, Lewis says 6 billion with all these question marks. Yes, it was $6 billion. But if you think about it, now that Lilo and Stitch did 1.1 billion, I just looked. Zootopia 1.5, and as of right now, Avatar's at 1.1. So there's $3.5 billion right there on 3 movies that are, you know. So if they are going off other properties, it makes sense for them to do that. Well, like you said, Thunderbolts did decent. Thunderbolts was one of my favorite movies of the year. I thought Thunderbolts was great.
Yeah,
It was probably the best thing, one of the best things I saw. Actually, I'll even go and say it was, because there was good stuff, but it was probably the best thing I saw last year.
Well, and apparently, like there was 5 superhero movies released last year, and I was like, for the love of me, I could not figure out what the 5th one was, and apparently Captain America: Brave New World came out this year too.
That was such
Yeah.
And I was like, I have no idea.
I was disappointed. I was disappointed with that.
I liked most of it. I just hated the end of it. I was like, what?
Yeah, the end was like 5 minutes long. I'm like, holy shit! You could have just. We built up to this. This battle was like 5 minutes long. Okay, he lost. Okay, and that was it. I'm like,
Anthony Mackie got screwed.
Yeah.
Kim mentioned the Wonder Man trailer. That looks fun.
It looks fun. I like it a lot. And did you sign up for the updates from Trevor Slattery? Trevor He texts me. It's kind of really funny to get texts from Ben Kingsley.
There's a Wonder Man, like Wonder Woman, but it's a man.
It's Wonder Man.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it like
it's they're trying to reboot an old superhero TV show, but one of the rules is you can't have superpowers to play in it. But the guy that is Wonder Man really wants to play him, and he's taking acting lessons from Ben Kingsley,
Trevor.
but from Trevor, but he has powers, so it looks fun.
Entertainer says that they've been released to public already.
Yeah, the trailers, the Avengers trailers.
And then I saw one from
we've posted them on the DU
Alfredo, friend of the show. Love Alfredo. Shout out to Alfredo. Got to meet Alfredo on Concord. It was very cool. They've been releasing the official trailers every Tuesday in high def. Okay?
Yeah.
Right. Along with Avatar.
And then Entertainer says Chris Evans must have been given a huge sum of money to return as Steve.
Well, so did Chris, Hemsworth. I mean, Thor's coming back. Like, even all these people that said they weren't coming back.
It sounds like
back,
it revolves around Thor. A lot of it revolves around Thor from what I've seen. Like, does Thor have a kid? Am I understanding that? Is that true?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
he got a kid in Love and Thunder. He has Love is his kid. Love.
Okay. Yeah.
Love
and that was part of the trailer I saw.
Yeah.
I guess I've been off the grid like the past couple of weeks. It was nice to have a break, but I missed it knowing that it was Wednesday night going, why am I not doing a podcast?
Well, and that's what I kind of said everything for 7:30, not 7. That's I was like, oh shit. No, I feel like we might get a Doom trailer or Fantastic Four, but it's funny how like Cap focuses around being a dad. Thor focuses around being a dad, and we know Robert or Tony's a dad, so
he's a dad because of the events that happened in Endgame.
Yeah.
So if the events go a different way, he may not be a dad anymore.
We'll find out though.
We will indeed. So also I have my thing messed up here. So Star Wars. I want to talk about Star Wars.
Okay.
So I saw an article. I think Skylar did it from Disney Insider, and it's basically just a question. Star Wars has not been in like theaters in how long, guys? A couple of years.
Couple of years, yeah.
Since Rise of Skywalker, so about
2019.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really that long. That's crazy.
Yeah.
And that's kind of interesting. That's the last time Disney did over $6 billion. That's interesting. It was 2019. That's interesting. Louis says Super Bowl will get full trailer. Probably. I think we'll finally see a full trailer. Which
we'll maybe get a full teaser trailer. I don't know. Yeah. Maybe still early because it's December 18th that it comes out, but we'll still get something.
Super Bowl always does big movies.
Super Bowl will do something big, and like everyone will be freaking out and text. Did you see that? Oh my god! Okay, the game sucks, but did you see that?
Because they should be doing the Spider-Man trailer too.
That too, but that's in July. That's why I'm saying is like, I don't know if it's still too far out.
So, question for you guys: Grogu and Mando's coming out in, I believe,
Mandalorian
May?
and Grogu.
May,
May.
Yeah,
May 2026. Yes.
Is it going to put Star Wars and that universe back on the map? Because let's be honest, it's kind of been not really there. So you guys are both Star Wars fans. You guys have done nights for us when there's Star Wars. So I talked about you guys. What are your guys' thoughts on? Do you think that movie will bring people back to Star Wars, or do you think that people haven't left Star Wars and there's just a?
I think it needs to. Just from the track record from the past movies to the TV shows and everything that I've been saying that this year 2026 is very important for Star Wars with the return of the movie, and they did the right thing. They're bringing a loved character and franchise on the big screen, and it kind of came out of nowhere too, because they had one movie and it dropped, and all of a sudden Jon Favreau announced, we're going to do a Mando Grogu movie with still doing the Dave Filoni one. So I think it needs to, and I hope that it is. And the same thing, you got Ahsoka coming out, a new Darth Maul show coming out, the Ninth Jedi. It's a Star Wars Visions. So there's like 5 big things coming out for Star Wars and Lucasfilm.
There's more than just that. See,
yeah.
Okay.
And 2027 is a big year for Lucasfilm, anyways, and Star Wars, because Star Wars turns 50 in 2027. And then you
Okay.
have Celebration in 2027
Okay.
in April. So I think my thing is, I think Disney wants Mandalorian and Grogu to put Star Wars back on the map. I think it will to some degree, but I think you're still going to have the OG. I love you guys, but the OG Star Wars people saying that's not my Star Wars, and you're going to still get the haters as well, because I have come to find that the biggest rock and in the progression of Star Wars fandom is the Star Wars fans. They get in their own way all the time. I'm guilty of it too at sometimes with the new stuff, but like I think having Ryan Gosling, right? Yeah, Ryan Gosling in Starfighter will probably be the bigger movie. Honestly.
Really? Okay.
Because Gosling is
It's Grogu
really
though.
big.
Come on, let's be real.
It is Grogu, and we love that little puppet, but I think
Yeah.
Gosling and Starfighter is going to bring in a whole new audience.
When is that?
Next year.
Next year. I think 27.
For the 50th, around the 50th anniversary.
Mhm.
That's wild that it's 50 years too. That's just crazy.
I think both of them are going to be big. I'm not saying Mandalorian and Grogu isn't going to rake in that $1 billion.
Does it do $1 billion?
I think it does $1
so.
billion because there's enough fans that will go and watch it and hate watch it at the same time. They will go and watch it.
I just don't
know if that's enough to put it back in like the good graces, you know.
Right. I have a friend of mine. I don't know. He's going to be on Walt's Apartment Presents here coming up in the next couple of months. But he started this thing years ago about getting in line for he got in line at.
Oh, is it liningup.net?
Yeah, he runs it.
Yeah, Rick.
We know him. Rick.
Craig.
Oh,
okay.
Craig,
we know the other guy.
Yeah, he actually Craig, who reached out to me, who I actually went to high school with. He played clarinet and I played the drums. He says, "Bro, can we get on your podcast?" I'm like, "Yeah, let's do something." Because then he'd mentioned that he did mention Richard and Sarah about that.
Yeah, they're highly involved.
They are highly involved. They said they were just in talks about what they're going to do for Mandalorian and Grogu. I think they're going to line up a week before, and they're going to be doing stuff to raise money for Starlight. So keep a watch on that, and I'm sure you'll have him on that.
We're gonna do a show having them on talking about it too, because that's exciting and it's fun to me. Because I remember back in the day, that was a huge part of going to the movies. Was you would get there early because you didn't get to pick your seats before COVID.
Right.
You just got a seat, and you got to run in and
you spent the day at the theater.
You did dressed up in cosplay. Yeah. Star Wars fans are a completely different breed than any other fandom that we cover.
Yeah. And I agree real quick that Lewis's comment that they do a solid film like Rogue One is a perfect example. And that will be re-released in December for the 10th anniversary too.
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
So Star Wars doing some things this year. I didn't realize they're doing that much stuff. So that's good.
Well, they're gearing up for their 50th anniversary of Star Wars. So yeah, you gotta prop it up.
Entertainer says Starfighter is directed by Sean Levy, who did Night at the Museum and Deadpool and Wolverine.
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And numerous Stranger Things episodes.
Well, if there's a dance off in the beginning of the movie to some kind of NSYNC or Backstreet Boys song, let's go.
Well, Ryan Gosling was a Mouseketeer, so there might be.
That'd be wild. They just Star-Lord the whole thing, and they just bring in it's a dance off, bro. Absolutely. Okay. You guys have anything else on Star Wars? I just wanted to get your guys' thoughts on what Star Wars is going to do this year. What are you looking forward to most this year in Star Wars?
Ahsoka season 2.
Okay. All right.
Well, definitely the Mando Grogu movie, just to see Star Wars again.
Yeah.
On the big screen, but this is fun. And this is part of a bigger universe. So the Mando Grogu is supposed to lead right into events that take place in Ahsoka. season 2.
Okay.
So.
Okay.
So,
I'm gonna
And the
she's
Darth
gonna be
Maul
a
show. I'm excited for that.
yeah. I think Ahsoka's probably gonna be the summer show then. If
It
we have
should,
to
yeah.
wait until after May.
Okay. All right. So we don't have a Where in the Park ad. So let's talk about Where in the Park. I mean, I got my Where in the Park t-shirt on today. So let's go.
Yeah.
Where in the Park is they do a podcast as well. They talk about all things history of Disney and just the biggest, best deep dives into any story that you can possibly think of. I think they talked about Bird Day just on this. No, that was Imagine That. I apologize, but they just deep dive. They're awesome. Wait. What's
Oh
this
yeah,
thing?
Maul. He's got an animated show.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. But We're in the Park. Check them out. Check out their podcast anywhere you can find all podcasts. Sorry. Also, sponsor of our show. They do have their game packs, which are just the coolest thing ever. You can go out and find everything in the park, and just like the name says, Where in the Park. Where is this thing? They give you cool clues and lots of fun. It's very interactive. But check them out. Whereinthepark.com. They are the best. They're the best. They're awesome. We love
They're the
Kevin
best.
Amanda Kim. We love them. They're the best. Now we're getting to some Disney. Not Disney talk yet. So Amber is literally at Epic Universe today, like right now.
Mhm.
She texted me earlier. And she says, "I understand why the lines are so long. They don't have that many rides. You guys were just there. 240-minute wait for Harry Potter.
Yeah.
4 hours. 4 hours for a ride. Is it because there's not that many attractions there that you don't have that much to go to, or what do you got? You guys were just there as well, so I want to kind of pick your brain as well. As she was sharing on her Instagram and stuff today, like, place looks cool, but she said it has a lot of room for expansion. And what do you guys
And
think?
it will. They can't.
And it will.
They can't give you all the bits at the very beginning. They've already filed permits for additions behind the Wizarding World and stuff. So even Disneyland didn't have that many.
More portals. We're getting more portals, basically.
There's room on the Chronos for 2 more portals.
Okay.
So that's the rumors. There may be 2 more portals coming, but there's also room in each portal where they can expand and put another attraction. Okay. So, and they already filed permits for it in Wizarding World. Yeah. The thing with the 240-minute wait, it depends on what time of day it is and when she saw that. It usually is 240 minutes at the beginning of the day. And they will line you up before the park even opens. So that may be a mischaracterization of what that wait time is.
We had a 15-minute wait.
Yeah.
So are there not that many attractions? Is it kind of like DCA? There's not that much?
There's two main attractions in each land, but in each portal.
Lands?
But in How to Train Your Dragon, there's 6.
Okay.
Attractions.
Okay.
And what they mean by attractions is like the shows are attractions, and sometimes the shows are on a delay. So like things aren't always working too. So like Monsters Unchained will go down. It will go down. It is like Haunted Mansion. It is continuous on it's like the Doom Buggy. It is on a continuous round, and if you have a wheelchair, it will stop and let them on.
Thank you, Bob Gurr.
And every ride went down too.
Yeah, and it's still working out the bugs.
Right.
We did see on our first day, Ministry of Magic was a 240-minute wait at the very, very beginning of the day. It went down to 15 minutes, but like 2 hours before the park closed. So like it just depends on where the people are going and what they want to see first. And also what is open. If it is raining, a lot of those rides are outdoors.
Sure.
I don't know why Universal thought that was a good idea. So all of those rides that are outdoors and not undercover are not going to work in the rain.
Okay.
So it just depends on what the elements all around you are and where people are going and what is open at the time.
Did you guys eat a lot there?
We did.
We ate a fair amount, but we didn't like stop and eat at every place.
I just ate a butterbeer crepe. and now I
Yes,
fear
we had
life.
that.
I fear life may never be the same. That was
Exactly.
her text. That was her text to me. I'm like, okay, well,
Apparently, somebody didn't listen to a magic hour, extra magic hour. Yes, we had the butterbeer crepe, but we also had it with the butterbeer. So, like I
to
said,
be real, those. Oh my god, that was loud.
that
Sorry.
was really loud.
To-
And yes,
to
they were
be-
2 hours long. I
They
know.
were long
But
episodes.
but I would say do not have the butterbeer crepe with a butterbeer because
Fair
that's
enough.
way too sweet.
Okay.
But I
But
think that everything was developed in tiers, and
Yeah.
because like I said, they can't give you all the toys at once.
Mhm.
You know, they got to
Okay.
build to it.
I didn't want to get
Like-
into too much about that, but I just want to get you guys' opinion on the lines.
Yeah.
But I had to ask about the crepe because it
well,
sounds
when
good.
we were there, the longest lines was Donkey Kong Country and the Ministry.
Mhm.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
Sounds about right. I love frozen butterbeer, dude. Entertainer. Let me tell you, better than a Dole Whip. I've said that before. Better than a Dole
I
Whip.
do like it just regular
It's so
ice.
good. Then when Nick from freaking Getaway Day walks out with Jack or something, put Jameson in his. They put alcohol, and I'm like, dude, come on, why don't you tell me that they do this? But yeah, that butterbeer, whoo, that's good stuff. Entertainer did say at Sean Star Wars Starfighter stars Amy Adams. Ooh, I hope this will go well for her after she starred in disappointments like Women in the Window and Dear Evan Hansen. I think she will. I think it will do well because of Star Wars. Entertainer. Butterbeer is dog shit, according to Lewis. Thank you, Lewis, for your honest opinion. It's not though. You're wrong.
If you like cream soda, you'll like butterbeer.
Yeah.
If you don't, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
With Amy Adams, she always has hits or miss, but she tends to come back strong. So I don't see a problem with her being in a Star Wars film. So
Yeah, I think
Especially the
tends to
Sean
do
Levy
well.
and Ryan Gosling one.
and it's a
she
Star
tends
Wars
to
film.
do
so-
she tends to do well in a strong woman role.
Yeah.
The Woman in the Window is a horror film. I don't see her in a horror film. Dear Evan Hansen was doomed at the start because they led with the same guy that did it on stage, and he is way too old to be playing Evan Hansen now,
Courtney knows
so.
her shit, Joey. Damn. She knows her stuff.
So those are the reasons why those two movies tanked.
All right. What do we want to talk about next? What do you guys want to talk about? I got a few more topics, but you guys have anything you want to shout out? Anyone have a question they want to ask real quick before we go into our last arc segment here? Any questions?
I just want to plug
Let's go.
our upcoming DU.
Plug it.
We
yes.
actually-
Yes, please.
Dude,
We
do.
actually
You
recorded our
You should have won.
DU.
I'm just
Oh,
saying.
no.
I
No.
voted for you.
I did not.
I got,
I love you, but I did not.
but that'll be coming out this weekend. We had a People's Choice
Dog's excited.
bracket and stuff, so we had a really good
Yeah.
a lot of fun. So that'll be out this weekend once I finally edit.
Okay. What do you all think of the casting for live action Tangled?
I have no idea who the hell they are.
I would have liked to see like an actual star. I'm just
I
being honest.
had to look up the girl.
I did too. I'm
But
like, huh?
I knew
Oh.
exactly who the guy was.
Yeah.
I think okay. I'm gonna preface saying this.
Let's go.
I don't think we need a live action Tangled. It's
The
too
thoughts
soon.
and views presented by Walt's Apartment Productions are not are only
Shush.
Courtney's herself. So go ahead.
I don't think we need a live action right now. I
Agreed.
don't think it needs to exist. I think they need to stop doing remakes right now. But if we're gonna go this route, Milo is a good candidate for Flynn. He is great. Yes.
He looks like a buffoon.
No.
Oh.
Milo is hot right now. He's
Whoa.
he's good with that demographic of girls. He is in the Zombies movie, so he has the like 13 to 18 demographic right now.
And
Like,
Courtney and Kelly demographic.
Well, I like him. I think he's a good actor. I'm not like swooning over him or anything because he's too young for me. But he is that demographic, and he will appeal to those age ranges. Yes, Moana's too soon too, but that ship has sailed. They already came out with a trailer. Tegan, I did not recognize her, and I did watch the Titan show on TNT. That's where the DC put that live action TV show that was basically the Teen Titans, but so it was like Robin, Raven, Beast, like Starfire, like all of those characters in DC. I didn't recognize her as Raven because she was blonde and Raven is dark haired, but apparently she was Raven in that show. It's been a while. I think I dropped off watching that, so like it wasn't even memorable, honestly. But like, I didn't really see much of what she's like. I looked her up on IMDb and like all the projects she's done. I haven't really said anything.
I literally just did that. I'm like, who?
Yeah, I was like, literally, Titan was the only thing I knew her from. So
did they have a miss there by not like putting a star, putting like
no?
Why not Mandy Moore? Why not Sabrina Carpenter? Why not?
Well, Mandy Moore's too old.
Yeah, but she's
to do live action. She's the actual voice of Rapunzel. She's too old to play her live action, just like Ali Cravalho. You can't.
I don't agree with that at all. So just so we're
clear, she's too old. Honestly, she's still too old. She by Disney standards, she's supposed to be 16. Ali is.
We're gonna get there, Kim. I promise
20.
you. That's next.
Like, they're too old to play these roles, and they're too old to look like they can still play these roles. So those are out.
You don't think, and I go back to Sabrina Carpenter because she's like the
Sabrina
biggest person.
Carpenter doesn't want that.
She's not Disney. She's not Disney.
She is Disney, but she doesn't want the Disney persona right now. Right now, she wants her sex kitten. Right now, she's in the Miley Cyrus sex kitten age. That's where she is right now.
But to go back to Courtney's original comment, we don't need. Oh,
it's because I said sex kitten.
we don't need a tangled. Tangled. Joey, do you have that like when you guys are doing your chats? You're on Facebook. Just talking to. Do you have the board up for your guys' one-on-ones conversations when it's just you two?
Sometimes, yeah.
He does it for his own amusement then.
He's like just sitting there. Yeah, baby. Yeah.
But
all right.
So I don't think Sabrina Carpenter is in a place where she could film a movie right now, and also she doesn't need that perception of her of that. And then also Taylor Swift. Everybody wanted Taylor Swift. She's done the Ann Taylor like Disney fantasy photos, and she was Rapunzel. She's not an actress. She's a working billionaire, and she just got off tour. She's tired. She's taking a break. So, like, I don't think
she's got a wedding to plan anyway. We don't need to worry about
exactly. She's got a wedding to plan. Rapunzel, though. You don't know that, but also I don't need a singer to be Rapunzel.
You said it, Courtney. I didn't. I knew Joey was going to come up with some Taylor stuff, so I'm just like, oh, here we go. Here we go. He brought up Taylor.
I don't know who would be. No.
Oh my God! Can we get Sydney Sweeney?
Either.
Let's vote.
No.
Joey, you vote. Vote with me. Sydney Sweeney.
No. Sydney Sweeney is not doesn't have the acting chops to be.
Okay. With Sydney Sweeney.
I'm
just saying.
McKenna Grace could have been a choice, but I think she's just a little too young.
And then also,
I'm not sure exactly how old she is or how old Rapunzel's supposed to be.
I think she's 18. She turns 18 in the movie. She actually turns
this
18.
is her 18th birthday.
It's her 18th birthday.
Yeah.
I'm not sure how old McKenna Grace is, but I mean,
she's in the ballpark.
She's like, okay, maybe there. Maybe she would have been a closer choice. I don't know, but I don't know how big of names they wanted to pack in the whole movie, and we still don't know who they are casting as Mother Gothel.
So somebody earlier mentioned
Scarlett
about
Johansson, which makes sense.
Scarlett Johansson is out. They already said she was out.
Okay, all right.
Somebody earlier mentioned about Sabrina Carpenter because the Muppets is coming out, and
I saw, and I was going to go back to that. So
she's she is on the Muppets.
Sabrina Carpenter and Seth Rogen are going to be on the Muppets.
Sabrina Carpenter is the host, and Seth
Okay.
Rogen is producing it.
Okay.
But he'll
And I'm
have
sure
a
he
spot.
makes a cameo. I'm sure he makes a cameo. But
Yeah, it's on the trailer.
Sabrina Carpenter is the host.
So is she going to be Sabrina Carpenter, or is she going to be like?
Yeah, they're always themselves.
It's
a
gonna
So
be
variety
she's
the
going to
old-
be the sex kitten. Hit it, Joey.
It's going to
But,
be
um,
the old school Muppet Show variety show.
When is that? Because I can't wait. For that.
Next February 3rd.
February 4th.
Okay. All right.
But
Okay, she's
it's just a
19th, right?
one off right now. But I think because Disney
It
has
is
not
just a
had
one-off?
success.
Mhm.
Yeah, and Disney's kind of like hasn't had success with the Muppets. They've had great shows, but they can't seem to
Makes
keep
no
them for some
sense to
reason.
me.
So
I don't understand. The Muppets are great. I remember the Muppets when I was a kid, man.
yeah, so I think they're going to use this as hopefully another interest, and maybe do the Muppet Show every couple months until
I hope so.
hopefully it
I hope
gains
so.
some
I mean,
popularity.
I would love a Muppet like SNL kind of thing with like a
I think it's a
real life
good.
host.
I think
it would be.
she'll be a good first host. I think. I think
She did great on SNL,
She did.
but the writers don't know how to write for her.
Yeah, she'll
Sabrina
draw,
Carpenter is
definitely.
funny and she knows
Yep.
how to act, but the SNL writers, they took one thing and just tried to like beat it to death, and they didn't know how to write anything else for her.
I love having Courtney on here. She just tells us what's up and just tells us
The
how it is.
encyclopedia.
Boom. Courtney's here.
Encyclopedia.
So, yeah. So we'll look forward to all that fun stuff. I do want to hit our last spot, and then we're gonna come back and talk some parks because I got there's some food in the parks I want to talk about. And then Kim had made a comment about handcrafted, which I really want to talk about because this looks. I've looked into this a little bit more in the past. Bless you, Joe. The past. Oh my God, she's gonna be okay. Let's hear from Sunken City Designs, and we'll be right back.
Sunken City Designs brings you art. Do you like art? I know I do. How about art based on Disney characters, like Mickey Mouse and the Oyster Thieves? You know, that's actually from Alice in Wonderland, the best princess movie ever made. Also, we have some dwarfs that have their heads ripped off sometimes. Why? I don't know. It's because it's Sunken City Design. So go there, sunkencitydesign.com. Get yourself some great merchandise. You got posters and, I believe, clothes. Who knows? I got a cup from there, and it's fantastic. You like cups? Do you ever use those? I do. Go for it. Oh yeah, sweatshirts. Can't forget about those. You ever cold? Get yourself a sweatshirt from sunkencitydesign.com. Also, Wall-E. You know, that's the best movie ever made. Second only to Alice in Wonderland. All right, if you also like Walt's apartment, they have merch for that too. Where? sunkencitydesign.com. Hopefully you've already loaded up that site and you're looking at it and you have some items in your cart. Go ahead and check out as soon as you can because show's about to come back on. All right, everybody, we appreciate you.
Can I just say that, you know, we have our 3 ads that we do every week, and that's my favorite just because of Kevin. Because the way Kevin's like, I don't know why. He talks about Wall-E, and he's just like taking jabs at all of us because that's what Kevin does. And he's taking jabs at me about Wall-E because it's not the best movie of all time.
Quick-witted.
He's quick. Yeah,
He's very
great.
quick-witted. Well, you have to remember he originally recorded that live, and then you had him re-record it.
Yes.
Those were his actual live reactions to Lewis's ad.
Yeah.
The first time he saw it.
Sunken City Designs is awesome. The huge year for Louis. Did a huge event for Christmas. Did a fundraiser to help kids in Yucca Valley and the Boys and Girls Club. Also in August, he's already put on his page, but he will be featured as a featured artist in a like literally full on like straight up art show. All of Lewis's stuff that we all love will be listed, will be just shown in an art show in August. So Louis the shit. Check out sunkencitydesigns.com with an S because he finally got the S. So
he's been posting some very cool character sheets on his Instagram.
He's Benji. He says I was talking to him the other day, and he's just going through like his old stuff, and like that one of Hector, a picture of Hector was gone before I could get it at MouseCon.
Oh yeah,
that was so cool, and his stuff is just so good. And I was asking him, I was like, he says, I'm getting out my colors. And I said, what do you mean you got your colors? I'm like, you color this stuff? And some of the stuff he actually colors by hand still. And I'm just like, damn, that's just wild. The mind of an artist just blows me away. But check out sunkencitydesigns.com. You can see the Hatbox Goat on there as well from DU, which is probably one of the coolest designs he's ever made. In my opinion, I think it's one of the coolest things he's done.
Yeah.
But Sunken City Designs is where you go to get your cool merchandise, and you can buy our merchandise. And if you like the art on our shows for all of our shows, he did them. So check them out. We love it. Let's talk some parks. So Kim had mentioned earlier she's excited for handcrafted. I
am too.
don't know. I don't know why I didn't know about this until like a month ago, it seems like. But since then, I've been going down this rabbit hole. And the idea of creating a show where there's no like voice overlays, it's literally just like, I think she said it's minimal voice overlays, but it just starts from the idea of creating Disneyland and goes till its opening. But like not like you don't have Angela Bassett like talking over it like they did in it's basically stuff that hit the cutting room floor from Imagineering story, but it creates its own story of real stuff. She said, I watched it. I think it's like 8 minutes long. I was going to play it, but it's 8 minutes long. And she talked about, Walt would go on and do like these updates about Disneyland and how cool it's going to be and all this stuff. And then behind the scenes, he's freaking the fuck out because how the fuck are we going to do this? And how am I going to pay for it? And it's actually, like she said, it's actual footage that hasn't been seen before. So yeah. I do have a little trailer here, and it says Disneyland handcrafted official trailer. I like to play. It's like 2 minutes long. It's not the 8-minute vignette that came out today, which highlights it a lot more. I didn't want to play that on this show because it's too long, but just Google Disneyland handcrafted it. And it's like an 8-minute show. Leslie talks about her dad a lot, which is very, very cool. Talks about her grandfather, who, if you didn't know who her grandfather is Abai Works, who basically helped created Mickey Mouse, helped created Oswald, was with Walt Disney. He's like the only guy that didn't like leave Walt. He stayed with him and said, I'm with you, bro, and I got you. And then
he left and came back.
But he came back. That's what I'm saying. But he still was there.
But he still left. Oh, they all left. But then he came back.
When you're not getting paid at all, you should leave. I mean, let's
exactly.
be real. Let's be honest. But he came back, knew where.
What? Oh, sorry. I was just tell entertainer. Yes, Tom Hanks and James Earl Jones was very close.
You'll have to listen and find out.
Oh, we don't know.
I know.
Do you want to tell us, Joey?
I know too.
No.
That does seem close. So that was the final two: Tom Hanks or James Earl Jones.
Yeah. So the final four, we had 4 polls. And then it all went to the final one. So
you got robbed. Just saying.
The final poll had Tom Hanks, Alan Menken, James Earl Jones, and Patrick Warburton.
Oh, Patrick Warburton. Let's go. Nice work, pal.
So find out this weekend who is this year's DU Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Only one, Joey? Only one person added?
You'll have to find.
I know something because I was talking to Courtney beforehand, so I know a little something. It'll be good. I'm looking forward to it. As you know, I do put out the shows, but I don't listen to all of them. I will listen to that one for sure because I'm interested to see now. Because I think you got robbed, Joey. I voted for you.
It happened how it should have been.
You're a legend, bro. Let's watch.
I appreciate it.
I appreciate you. Let's do this thing here. Let's They change this every week how you're supposed to share stuff on here. So let's do this. Let's watch the hand. Wait, I didn't. Audio on. Share. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Don't look at what I look at on YouTube, but let's watch this. Who's this guy? Wait a minute.
The people of this country are about to see and hear a new.
That says Chat GPT.
I gotta find another one.
Official trailer. Okay.
I gotta find it.
I was like, what?
I don't want to watch someone else watching it because I know there's. Okay, give me a second. I watched it earlier. Let me just find it. But I didn't want to watch the one that's 10 minutes long because if you guys want, watch that. It's good stuff. Oh wait, I actually sent it to myself on Facebook. Let's do this. Facebook. Sorry, guys. Bear with me. Talks amongst yourselves about something cool.
It should be like on a Disney Plus channel or.
Yeah.
Kelly and I leave for our cruise.
There
in
you go.
30
Talk about
days.
something. Yeah.
30 days we leave for our cruise. So
That'll be fun.
we're excited.
What ship again?
The Fantasy.
That's right. This is the first time you guys have been on the ship, right?
Right. Yeah. The first time for the Fantasy. Yes.
Stop sharing. Okay. Bear with me.
So to tie in with what we are talking about, yeah, Kim, Kelly and I were very sad when they announced when D23 announced their cool event on February 7th, which we will be in Florida on a ship. So we will not be able to get to go to that event.
And you get the 2 islands.
We do
right?
get the 2 islands. We get the Lookout Cay and this Castaway Key.
Nice.
Yeah.
I don't know
We're
what's
excited
happening,
because we've
guys.
never
I
been to
apologize.
Lookout. So
Bear with me here, folks. I apologize. Keep talking about something else. Keep it going. Keep it going.
but the D23 event does look super, super fun.
Courtney's the best. Courtney, keep it going. Keep it going. I'm almost there. I don't know what the hell I did.
Yeah, I found it. And it's that dude watching it still.
Interesting.
No, here. I think this is it. Let's watch this. Can you guys see that?
Yeah.
Okay, I suck. Here we go.
This isn't the 10-minute one, right?
The people of this country are about to see and hear a new adventure and entertainment. It will come upon the American theme shortly under the title of Disneyland.
Walt Disney is the greatest creative genius in the
You guys hear
entertainment
it?
business.
Yeah.
New concepts to the theaters and entertain millions and millions of people. It was quite a build-up there, and he deserved it. Well, that's what worries me, you know.
Walt, in his own mind, set a deadline that was impossible to make. An opening of July of 1955.
We got those orange groves. He said, "This is all top secret stuff." And I said, "Yeah, that's right." And I didn't bother to tell him. I thought he was out of his mind.
When Walt described this great park, I knew that this was not a good idea because who was going to drive 30 or 40 miles?
For a first-hand progress report, let's visit Disneyland now.
The thing I liked the most about those days was it was a great thing to have somebody say, well, let's do it.
What Walt started out to do, for heaven's sakes, was to do something as radically different from Coney Island as he could dream up.
Pressures were tremendous on everybody. We all lived down there, and we worked from early morning to late at night.
Most people in Hollywood thought Disneyland would be a Hollywood spectacular, a spectacular failure. So Roy Disney said, "What do you mean, most people in Hollywood?" He says, "That's what I thought."
It was just like a great big panic. It was a miracle that it ever went on, and just as it was a miracle that Disneyland ever got open.
All right.
I love it. I love
January
it. Can't wait.
January 22nd. So about 2 weeks.
Actually, Disney just posted like a little reel on the Disney Parks Instagram saying that the cast members got a sneak peek of it or got to watch it tonight. And then I know that there is a D23 event that D23 Gold members get to watch it on the lot tomorrow night.
Oh, wow.
And then it premieres on Disney Plus on January 22nd.
What is it? Wait a second. Sorry, I have Urban Cowboy on there still. Sorry. I don't know why I went to the next thing, but this is cool as hell. I love the Imagineering story. It's my favorite thing to watch on Disney Plus.
It's good and never gets old. It's the
This
story
looks
we know and love. But.
this looks so good. I go back to all the time. We wouldn't be doing this. I don't think any of us would be sitting here if Disneyland wasn't created. The dude created Disneyland in a freaking year.
Yeah.
And it takes 4 years to build one roller coaster now. So it's just
5 if you're Tron.
that's not okay. I was being polite to Tron actually. So that's what I was actually being polite to Tron. But this show looks so freaking cool.
Yeah. I'm
it's a lot of
excited to see it.
it's a lot of behind the scenes, and I guess it shows some of his frustrations and his stress as well. From what I watched, I watched another thing today. Like I said, it was like 8 minutes long. You can look it up. It's Leslie Iwerks talking about her family and how her grandpa and her dad worked with Walt, and they came up with the idea of Mickey Mouse and Mortimer and and Oswald. But then they also came up with the camera, the 360 vision, which is just like normal in our world now. And you think about how much influence did one person really have on where we are right now. And I kind of understand, and this is not to sound morbid, why he died so early, because he was so fucking stressed out. I mean, it's a lot of stress. He was stressed. He was worried about the Florida project when he died. He told Roy, make sure you finish the Florida project. Like, dude, you're in, just what are your guys' thoughts on this
smoking
show?
didn't help
Hey,
either.
Jennifer,
But...
good to see you. Happy New Year to you.
Happy New Year.
The smoking didn't help either, but
Smoking
it definitely
didn't help.
stress does shorten your lifespan for sure.
Yeah, for sure. Well, shit, that's a problem then. Yeah, you're digging my shirt, Amanda. You got that wearing the park shirt. Woo! Let's go. Welcome to Amanda.
I'm stoked that this is coming out. I'm
Yeah, no
also
doubt.
very stoked that we're celebrating the 25th anniversary of California Adventure this year. I'm
That's
sad that we can't get tickets for the event even though it's a Saturday, but we'll be
You're
on
not
a
sad.
ship.
You'll be on a cruise. You're not sad at all. What do you mean?
I know, but I love doing D23 events. It's going to be an awesome event, though.
I'm sad I'll be on a cruise. Come on.
Yes, because I want to be able to do everything, and it can't be on both coasts at the same time. But maybe we're in the park, I'll get tickets.
Who's doing the cruise?
Well, me and Kelly are going on the cruise.
Okay, all right.
Because this event that D23 is putting on to, well, I think they're on sale now, Kim. So try and get them really, or I don't know. I didn't say it looked like they were on sale now, but there's 2 different things. They're going to have a panel at the Disneyland Hotel all about the making of California Adventure. And I think those were, so in 2 days. Got it. And those tickets are like $49 per gold member. And then you can also get the panel and then the World of Color showing, which was like 100 and something. So that's cool. That's awesome.
It's the same day as the Gumball Rally. Enjoy that, folks. That'll be fun.
Yeah, it's on February 7th. Yeah.
That'll be good.
We will be on a cruise ship, so
yeah.
We will not be getting tickets for that event, even though I was like looking to see.
But yeah, so what are you guys' thoughts on this show? I mean, it's
I think it's going to be absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, I know people wanted more of a Imagineering story, but we can't really get it because they're in
what
the
are you going to get?
So many projects, so
yeah,
might as well do something like this.
They can't talk about ongoing ones, and they've talked to death about the ones that they've done. So
I think it fits nicely with the 70th too. I think it'll fit nicely with all of that as well, and it'll be a nice bow on the 70th, which the 70th is starting again tomorrow, I believe, on the 8th. Because today we're recording this on the 7th. Tomorrow is the first day of I believe tomorrow, or is it Friday? The first day of
Amanda's thing says the 8th.
The 8th, so that's tomorrow.
Paint the Night returns.
Paint the Night's back. Some some amazing food. Whereinthepark.com, they go on, they highlight all of the check it out. I mean, they have the best. They basically go into the Disney Parks blog and they pull out of it all this great stuff. They put great music to it and they talk about all the amazing food. So please go on wherethepark.com on their Instagram.
Yeah.
They have the food guide for Disneyland, the food guide for DCA, and I know on the food guide for Epcot. But have you guys looked at the food guide coming up?
I've perused it.
What jumps out at you, Miss Courtney?
What?
What
I didn't hear that.
Jumped out at you? That just, I got to have that.
The burrito sandwich is back.
The burrito sandwich is back, which is the best. It's okay.
I wanted to try that sandwich. That sounds really good.
Wait a minute. You've been to
I
the
didn't
park.
have the sandwich.
Wait a minute. You've been to the parks how many times?
Well, we don't really eat at Jolly Holiday that much. So
Okay, that burrito sandwich is the best. I will say it right now. Is the best thing that Disneyland sells. Monte Cristo, lobster nachos, burrito sandwich. Let's fucking go. It's so good. I've had it twice, and it's a bitch to get. But the salmon at Plaza Inn is back too. Super excited for the new things at Bengal Barbecue. Again, shout out to Amanda for putting out the best food guide. She puts it out. I share it on our page because it's so good. Joey, do you see anything that you're loving that you got to have?
Well, right now it's the burrito sandwich.
Gotta have it. But
no
I haven't really.
churros. Interesting.
I really haven't looked at too much. I had busy days at work and.
Okay, so I will tell you at Flo's in DCA,
a new Flo's menu. Yes,
there's a burger that looks like a Big Mac. It's got caramelized onions. It's cut in half, and it's dipped in cheese. I got to have that. I got to have that burger. But if it's a choice between that burger and the burrito sandwich will win out every single time. I know you guys talk about this stuff on Extra Magic Hour, but I had to hit it because it looks so good. So, any thoughts on the food or anything? 70th is back tomorrow, the 8th, which I was there. I was there for Christmas. It was cool. I love the Christmas parade. The fireworks, I'm not gonna lie, I was not really impressed by. But I'm excited for 70th.
You weren't impressed by the Christmas parade?
The parade was great. The fireworks from me. I love the parade. The parade was probably the best parade I've seen besides Sound Stational Parade. Sound Stational Parade is one of the best parades with the drummers.
Those fireworks make me cry every year.
And the garlic bread, cheese bread with the brat. I've had that. It's amazing. It's so
I want
good.
the pineapple upside down cake at the plaza.
That's all looks so.
That's all
I'm sure, like I said, I don't want to tap into EMH because I know you guys are going to hit some of this stuff, but damn. I like that they're bringing new things when they reintroduce the 70th, not just the same things that they had before.
Yeah,
that's funny.
I would only
now selling.
I would only say
pretzel with the bratwurst. That's insane.
Have you guys had that?
No.
It's a meal that two people could share. It's so good.
But the thing is it was supposed to be with the Bengal barbecue skewer, like the hack that
I've had the brat, Amanda. I love it.
Have brought up is you go to Bengal barbecue, you get the sweet meat, the sweet Zulu sauce beef, and you put it in the garlic cheesy bread. That's the hack. And now Disney is selling the brat in the garlic pretzel.
Courtney, it's so good. It's so good.
They're trying to get people.
It's right there below the burrito sandwich. You got the burrito sandwich right here. That's right here, like this kind of tilting, right? So good.
I'm not big on hot dogs, so
it's not a hot dog, Courtney.
No,
it's
the burrito.
Brat.
Brats are worse.
Oh no. Good. It's so garlicky. It's so cheesy. It's so good.
The brat itself smells. It smells.
Courtney.
That's why I don't eat hot dogs.
I get that. Anything else?
I'm not the only one. Molly from Mammoth Club doesn't do hot dogs either. So
Another hack I've seen is cheesy bread and a turkey leg. Turkey legs are
Interesting.
so overrated. Turkey
So, like, do
legs,
they like tear a piece of the turkey leg and put it in
they would
there?
have
Because you're not
to.
putting the whole.
Yeah.
You're not gonna put the whole turkey leg in there.
You know, entertainer says he's not a hot dog person either, Courtney. He's a
Yeah,
burger person.
burger.
Check out that burger at Flo's. I got to try that. It's a Big Mac, basically. It's got the pickles on it. And it's dipped in cheese.
Amanda and Kim are not about the turkey legs. Mm-mm.
They're not good.
Yeah,
The
they're
turkey
overrated,
leg-
like you said.
So overrated. Have you guys had them?
Not in a long time.
Not really. Not
It's
in
the
a long time.
saltiest thing I've ever eaten.
I know.
Is a turkey leg. It's so not.
They used to be good when they were smoked for like 9 hours at the barbecue place, but now they're just all pre prepared.
They're not good. They're not good. I know, Courtney. I feel you. What
They
else?
all are saying turkey legs are gross.
They gross. Everyone's saying they gross.
They gross.
Alfredo agreed. Sorry, Disney. We feel like you might listen to this show every now and then. Dude, you got to get rid of that turkey leg. It's not good. Not good. Joey's done. He don't want to talk about it. And why is the right next to Toy Story Mania? Everyone needs to
Live
be
in
line.
line. I know. And then their hands are all gross. It's just it's gross.
Let me ask you this: do you guys have anything else you want to talk about on this amazing welcome back episode of 2026? We want to bring this thing home and let Joey get some rest.
Yeah, we
I
should
got
let
nothing.
Joey get some.
Joey's got nothing. Joey wants to go to sleep. My margarita's empty. I'm done.
I'll just say we can't wait for all the fun adventures we have coming up this year.
It's gonna be a fun year.
Starting with
MouseCon.
MouseCon and mine and Kelly's cruise. So
Kelly's Cruise, Rogue Comic Con's coming up in May.
D23.
D23.
It's a D23 year, so look out for all of our D23
It is a
Expo.
Look forward to that 3-hour breakdown of the D23 Expo. Which
Absolutely.
they don't, EMH
From
don't
day
fuck
1,
around.
day 2, and day 3.
Day 1, day 2, day 3. Yeah. I'm not gonna make. I won't make D23. I'm unfortunately I won't make it because I'll be at Lewis's. I can't take 2 weekends off in August, so I had to make that decision of what I'm going to go to. I'm going to go to Lewis's event in Yucca instead. But I got plenty of people that are here that are going to cover D23 like never before. We got Courtney and Kelly and Joey and Kevin and Amanda, and I think Amber's going to be down there for that as well. I don't know. Maybe if I can
All
swing.
depends on if we get tickets.
Yeah, then that's the whole thing too. It's like a fucking lottery if you even get a ticket. But
although I'm hoping for our good fortune that we have so many people that we will
I don't know what I don't even know what else they can announce that's going to make anything exciting. But I mean,
I'm pretty sure they're going to have a slew of things. They're going to be opening up a new theme park in Paris.
Third park.
No, we're not going to get a third park.
Why not?
No, because they're doing too much stuff. They're doing too much
You realize
construction right now.
You realize Toy Story parking lot is the same size as DCA.
Yeah,
bigger.
and they're gonna shut
Bigger,
that down.
actually,
And they're
you're
gonna
right.
bring but they're not utilizing it. They already said they're not building a third park.
I got to come on
they're just not.
EMH. We got to talk about it.
Yeah.
You guys record later on an EMH. I'm there. We're going to talk about it because I think that's going to a third park or a fifth park, one or the other. What do you think?
They're not
what do you
doing
think's-
a third park.
What do you think's the higher likely, a third park or a fifth park announcement?
A higher likely is a fifth park
A fifth park in Florida.
in Florida, but they're not going to do it because right now they're focused on reopening the second park in Paris with all the new stuff. And exactly, Amanda, a fifth park is more likely, but they're not doing that either because their construction on Cars Land right now over there and Villains Land right now, and all of the there's more stuff going on. And then we're getting Avatar and Coco and the Avengers. There's too much construction going on to actually focus on another park. And like, I love Epic Universe. I think that it's great that they did that. I still say that Universal should not have done a fourth gate until they filled in all of the empty amphitheaters they have in both of those parks.
Preach. Preach, Courtney, preach. I have no idea what you're talking
There
about.
is
But
so much
look at her.
empty space
Look at her go.
in Universal. And what did they do? They opened up another park, which is
Let her cook.
fine and it's doing well, but they have all of this space that they are doing absolutely nothing with in their 2 parks right now. So tell me,
Courtney?
why did they feel the need to build another park?
Courtney, can you try and be on more on
Mm-hmm.
on Wednesday nights? Because you bring that energy, you bring that vibe, you bring that let's go fucking go. But yeah,
Sure.
look at the fire. Preach, it says here on the court on the thing.
Yeah.
Preach. It
I'm like,
says
I'm happy they did it and then it was
Yeah.
well done, but tell
fires,
me
fires
why?
for Courtney.
Tell me why. Why did they feel
4
the need?
fires.
Let's do this. 4
4 fires? Yeah, because 5 fires would be an infringement on
You can't
Mondo.
infringement on Mondo. But anyway, I can't thank you both enough. Courtney, thank you for joining us this week. Joey, you're sick, my brother. I appreciate you joining us.
Yeah, I'm headed out. I'm dying.
All the people that listen, we appreciate you so much. Until next time, till next week, we are back, folks. We're going to be here every week.
Wait,
no
one
matter.
thing. Not necessarily, Kevin, because right now you have to buy 1-day tickets. So many 1-day tickets, and the 3-day ticket only lets you
Thank
go
you,
to
guys.
Epic once. So more gates does not mean staying more days.
We appreciate you all so much. Courtney, I can't thank you enough for being
You're
here,
welcome.
bringing that power. Joey, I can't thank you enough for being here because you're sick, brother. I appreciate you. Feel better soon. Listeners,
thanks.
thank you so much. Everyone else, we'll see you next week. And until then, we hope you enjoy the view from Walt's apartment. Good night, everyone.
Good.
To all who come to this happy place, welcome. Disneyland is your land. Here age relives fond memories of the past, and here youth may savor the challenge and promise of the future. Disneyland is dedicated to the ideals, the dreams, and the hard facts that have created America.
We won't change it, Jen.
With the hope
Happy
that it
New
will be
Year
a
to you.
source of joy and
We love the ending
inspiration
as well.
to all the world.